I am an octopus pretending to be a human who somehow has a wife and 2 kids. My limbs are quite floppy, which is hilarious. Can I escape this crazy chef that sees through my disguise and really wants to eat me? Or will I go insane trying to earn 100% of the outrageous achievements in this silly adventure? Welcome to 100% of Octodad, Dadliest Catch. Octodad, Dadliest Catch. Beautiful.
He's just running late. He's always late.
Traditionally, the groom waits for the bride at the altar, but I guess when the groom heralds from the ocean, all the rules are out the window.
Mr. Groom, the wedding is starting. Are you ready?
Mr. Groom.
You're not even dressed.
Oh no. What is this game, dude? Okay, we got it. Yeah, easy. Boom. Remove the cushions. Left click to grab. Okay. Get out of here, cushion. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta left click again to let go. Makes a little... Ooh, key. As you can see, I was already a graceful controller of my floppy octopus tentacles. Okay, we can raise and lower the arm. But in all seriousness, controlling this fella is a nightmare. And it took my entire brain capacity to unlock this mirror door thingo. Easy, man. If you hold right click, you got the Y-axis of arm movement. And if you like leave it and let go, then you've got your X-axis. But how do I move over there? There we go. Go click. Hit the middle mouse button or spacebar to switch into legs mode. Okay. How do I go forward? This is very tricky. How do I... Oh no. Oh, okay, no, this is easy, bro. This is easy. We can do this. Alright, switch to hand mode. Throw a pillow across the room. What's that noise? I had a fruitful session throwing stuff and walking about, just for some practice. I think my movement is flawless. Whee! Switch to hand mode. 1 out of 3... 1 out of 3 ties? There are 39 ties in the game total, and I needed all of those to earn one of the 32 achievements, so I made sure to keep my eye out for any ties. I managed to open the door, and my next task was to find and put on my tuxedo. Oh man, it's so hard to move. Go, bro, go. I don't want to destroy the wedding reception area, right? So I've got to be very careful here. Oh dear. Okay, we're good. Oh dear. Why are there bananas on the table? What kind of a wedding reception is this gonna be? Oh crap. I really wasn't trying to destroy everything. Seriously, I'm sorry. What does this say? Party. I mean, you gotta do it. Get out of here, chair. You're distracting me. Hell yeah. Whacking some balloons provided a great opportunity to further flex my impeccable octopus movement skills, and I was having great fun with it for now. But later on, when I had to hunt down tricky achievements, the movement system in this game may or may not have made me rage. Can't reach. Slip on the banana again. I checked the door over here, but it was locked, so I checked the door on the other side. And the fact that it took me several attempts just to move the sign out of the way is a good indication of how uncoordinated the controls in this game are, if you couldn't already tell. And inside, I found my glorious tux. Oh yeah, beautiful. There was a key too, which I grabbed before hastily making my way across the dance floor. Oh, I can speedrun this, bro, no worries. And with that, the door was unlocked and it was time to hunt down my bow tie. Not a banana peel gauntlet. I guess I'm going this way. Gotta try and avoid the... Oh, gotta try and avoid the banana peels. We got this, it's fine. Oh, what's this? What does it say? Sign me. I'm just very curious if there's... Oh, are there lots of secrets around that I should be investigating? I don't know. There are indeed secrets around, so I had the right instinct. It's a very impressive church, you know. Davy Jones is wearing my bow tie. I already learned how to hurl objects, don't worry about it. Huh! Huh! Hell yeah, that was destructive. Bow tie? Put on the bow tie. How am I supposed to put it on? I spent a rather long time trying to adorn myself with the glorious bow tie. How do I put it on? Okay, we got it. I just had to get the positioning right somehow. Do I get to walk down the aisle now?
Why would they leave gifts in the hallway?
Hear how offended I was by those gifts in the hallway? To be fair though, who leaves a giant pile of gifts in the hallway? Absolutely outrageous.
Hell yeah. Give me the hat.
I somehow got the hat on my head straight off the rack, and finally it was time to walk down the aisle.
Before I get married, let me just grab this knife. What are you weirdos looking at?
Yes indeed, thanks to Stylecraft X for sponsoring this video. Stylecraft X combines FPS and MMO elements set in the mysterious world of the Chernobyl exclusion zone. It sounds like a delicious recipe for radiation poisoning and lawless chaos to me. It features both PvE and PvP gameplay, as you hunt for artifacts and contend with the radioactive mutants of this dark land. A fresh storyline is available for you to explore in the harsh northern reaches. There are 4 factions in the game, and it's fair to say they are not pleased because a new threat has arrived to ramp up the chaos levels. In the midst of the chaos, brand new PvP locations and activities are available, so there's never been a better time to join the faction war, grab some mates, make a clan, join one of those illustrious factions, and unleash vengeance upon any fool silly enough to join an opposing faction. You can set up your own personal shelter, because when it comes to a radioactive hellscape, there's no place like home. As you explore the world, the fresh loot spawn system will make it a joy. Tasty loot over here, spicy rewards over here. Ooh yeah, give me that gun, thank you very much. Stylecraft X has also recently benefited from an update to its graphics engine and animation engine, and the NPCs have gotten much smarter too, so it's looking rather pretty and the feel of the game is richer than ever. Follow the link below to play now, and if you're a new player, or if you haven't logged in for a while, use my welcome bonus code and you'll get some juicy rewards. Alright friends, back to Octodad.
People are watching. If you make a mess, they will get suspicious of you. Too much suspicion and you'll get caught. I'm not gonna make a mess. Don't worry about it.
I marched my way down confidently, and as promised, I made absolutely no mess. When you cause a ruckus while people are watching, this ink bar at the bottom begins to fill, and if it fills up, you lose. Fortunately, no one was too bothered by my destruction of more than half of these pillars.
I'm pretty sure I made a big mess and I didn't get suspected. Alright, fine.
I don't know what happened to my best man Squidward, but in his absence, I was forced to grab my own ring from this crate of doodads over here.
Okay, get the ring. Get the ring over. God, this is the most important day of your life, mate. You're getting married. Pull it together. Pull it together. I do look handsome though, thank you. Give the ring. Was that a bit violent? Boom. That ring was 3 times the size of her wrist. Are we married? Is it official? Don't kiss. Please don't kiss. Please don't kiss. No, no, no. Alright, good. I'm glad I faded to white there. Well, that is one way to start a game. Kevin Zun, you're an absolute lunatic, mate.
I thought this falling through the credit sequence was quite majestic.
Alright, we're waking up on a lovely... Oh, I've got 2 kids now.
That is quite an irritating alarm. But rather than finding and shutting off said alarm, I decided it was very important to figure out what this book was.
The Nautical Mile. A good book. How do I turn this alarm off, man? Please. I woke up at 2 p.m. today. Seems good.
It took me a painfully long time to get my right tentacle arm in the right position to turn off the alarm, but I got there eventually, and I then had a look through the drawers.
Bunch of shirts. Oh, is that one of the ties I need? Could be.
It was indeed, and that was 1 out of 3 ties for this level in the bag.
Is there 3 in each level? Did I miss 2 in the wedding level? I must have. Draw me like one of your French girls. Okay, let's go.
Hey, look, Dad's up.
Okay, now I gotta find a way to not be suspicious. How do we reproduce 2 very human-looking children? That makes no sense.
What a lovely home. What lovely children. What a respectable dad, gracefully making his way through the living room.
Dad, where do rainbows come from?
Why I keep snapping off all the doorknobs? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Nothing suspicious here, children. Carry on.
Oh, you're finally.
We made it.
Nice
Make some coffee. Oh dear. Oh dear. What is that? That looks stinky green eggs, man. Okay.
Make some coffee, you reckon? That sounds manageable. You just whack the thingo in there and press the red button.
Oh, that's what we need.
Yes, indeed. It wouldn't hurt to actually put some coffee into the coffee, just as a matter of principle. I then desperately tried to put the bag of Morning Joe back on the shelf where I got it, but it wasn't working for me, so I settled for neatly placing it on the bench.
Alright, press the button. Alright, we made some coffee. Look at it percolate, bro.
My next domestic task was to bring a milk jug to my daughter Stacy.
I give her the whole milk jug? How thirsty is this girl?
I successfully lugged the milk over to Stacy, who waited patiently, holding her cup in readiness as I flopped about, unable to execute on the pour. Any second now.
How do I pour it?
Thanks for the milk, Dad. Soon my
What the
bones
heck just happened?
I headed back to the kitchen and placed the milk right where it belongs.
Alright, coming. Thanks for the coffee. #1 dad mug. That's lovely. Yep.
I made your coffee just the way you like it.
Oh, delicious. We'll just put that in the sink. Ready? Nice.
I wandered out to the backyard, where I was bombarded by a rather impressive list of chores from my dear wife.
I see a tie.
Yes, indeed. There was a tie atop the shed. I figured my best way of getting up there was from the slide, but I had a little trouble.
Yeah, up you go. Up you go, big fella. No, that's not. Look at his legs go. It's grotesque. Come on, man.
I decided to pivot to collecting the mower from the shed. And what can I say except that's a lot of balls. It wasn't too much trouble to grab the dodgy lawnmower though.
Easy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the technique. Oh bro, I'm an artist with the mower. Oh yeah. Look at this. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful streak of mowing.
No!
Done.
My flowers!
Oh, I accidentally mowed a flower. My bad.
I next got my weeding done, trying my best not to destroy any more of the flowers.
Boom. Don't even worry about it, man. Okay, these are gonna be tricky. Don't step on the wife's flowers. She doesn't like that. Oh damn, that is right smack bang on a flower.
Sometimes when weeding, innocent flowers suffer collateral damage. It's just one of those things. But all in all, I'd say I handled that like an Octoboss.
Slide. Slide.
I next spotted this axe and firewood situation over here, where I began unleashing some of the most elite chops you've ever seen.
Get it. Get it. Oh, you see that? He does it behind his back. He doesn't even care. What a beast. No, not that. Here we go. Yeah. Get that on. Get that up on the... Yeah, good. Bah. Yes.
One final log chopped, one more chore done.
All right, and then for science... No.
With that science experiment out of the way, it was time to grill some burgers, which was no worries at all, though I think I may have burnt the first one.
Excuse me, I'm just trying to give you a burger. Just trying to give you a burger, man. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, it worked. Oh man, I'm an expert at walking.
For my final task, I had to return the birdhouse to its hook on the tree.
I've got you now!
What the? Out of nowhere, old mate Chef with the really tall hat. And clearly he wasn't a big fan of mine. Fortunately, with the offensive use of some garden gnomes, I managed to disable the chef's ride-on mower of death.
What do I do now?
Honey, what's going on over there?
Is Chef trying to eat me?
Anyway, I have a surprise for the whole family. A free trip to the aquarium!
Yay! Oh.
As an octopus, I do indeed find aquariums to be disturbing places to visit. So I said... So my wife changed the plan, and suddenly we were headed to the grocery store. I guess it's time to get my shop on.
Go in. Go on. Why is it not moving?
After that unsuccessful ride, I mopped up this red business and headed into the grocery store the old-fashioned way, using my tentacle legs. The freezers appeared to be out of order, with most of the doors frozen shut, but there was one door open, and so I artfully made my way along inside the freezer, squeezing through the empty shelves.
Heck yes. What the heck? Alright, man. We did it. No worries. Ooh, frozen pizza! Yoo-hoo!
Alright, calm down, Mario. I next wanted to get some Sports Johnson cereal for Tommy, but this rude lady nabbed the last box.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Which one's the...
Give that back, thief!
She gonna chase me?
No! I need
Wasn't me.
my kids need their sugary cereal
Get out of
fix.
here. Get out of here.
Next on the shopping list, some mango soda.
What the heck is this?
This is a giant pile of soda, known as Soda City. Honestly, wonderful marketing. By the way, did you know that we call soda soft drink in Australia?
Just gonna get like, just get your leg up there. Oh yeah, that's the way. No worries. And then how to... Oh! Whoa, I can almost reach it. How'd I do that? Get your leg up there, yes. Oh, can I get it? Get it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Can I wear that on my head? What the heck? It's a creeper. we're in. Let's go.
My next goal was to locate the perfect apple. And I don't know what the deal is with this produce section, but I couldn't help but notice there were a few banana peels lying around.
The floor's like really shiny in here as well. We got it. You're weighing up apples against oranges. That's what you get for being an idiot. Oh crap. I'm gonna get in trouble. Dude, how much chaos do I have to unleash to actually get suspected?
And next, give me some of that delicious chalky milk. Just gotta get this disgusting white stuff out of the way first.
Give me that. Yes, we got it, man. That milk company.
Hey, but get away from... Free sushi samples in the back. They are delicious.
Oh, free sushi sample. Not suspicious at all. Thanks for your help, lady. That's actually quite helpful for getting me around.
I figured I better go see about the free sushi. There's no way this could possibly be a trap, right?
I will turn you into moderately priced sushi roll.
I clearly did not get the memo there, but when the crazy chef dude chases you, you are supposed to run away. This time round, I used the ingenious strategy of placing some giant meat in his way, and even better than that, when he started chasing me, I actually ran.
Oh dear.
Slow down, or I can kill you.
Run!
And so I made it to safety. Old mate Chef has got to work on his land speed if he wants to outpace an athletic octopus like me.
There you are. We were getting worried. You're always up to something odd. What were you
No,
doing
I'm not.
back there?
Nothing. Get off my
You're
back,
going to
woman.
say, well, Scarlet, I worked for the government to fight aquatic terrorists from Neptune, and this grocery store was full of them.
That's actually kind of accurate.
I'll wait.
You're not happy with my excuses? How about this? How about this dance? Does this make you feel better about our marriage? My kids are popping off. This is reminiscent of my kids in real life. Pretty much precisely. Alright, what do we got going on here? Self-checkout?
Yes, indeed. A few scans later, and it was time for a triumphant burble.
All
Triumphant.
right, now that we've got all the groceries, it's time to head to the aquarium.
Aquarium! Woo! Oh.
So the trip to the grocery store was a ploy to force me to come to the aquarium. And because she thought I wasn't being honest, she felt justified in pulling that fast one on me.
Serious
Honey, it's
trouble
really simple.
in our marriage,
You
man.
can come to the aquarium with your family, or you can walk home alone.
And that is how I was bamboozled into going to the aquarium.
Know a fish when they see one. To serve octopus.
Honey, are you all right?
I was of course cagey as to why an aquarium full of trapped sea life terrified me. So this was another reason for my wife to be grumpy. I grabbed the ticket from her and took it over to the ticket booth where I waited patiently in line.
Oh, I'm happy to wait. I'm happy to wait.
No line cutting shenanigans here.
Hey, she's making a mess. She's making a bigger mess than me. That's disgraceful.
She ended up standing on top of the post to get her ticket checked, which I thought was impressive. And then it was finally my turn. This earned me my very first achievement.
No cutsies. Ah, I got my first achievement finally.
No cutsies indeed. I next had an extensive session attempting to climb this ladder.
Oh, it's so hard. No. Come on, man.
This went on for quite a while.
You floppy idiot. Come on. Please. Get that right foot up. Heck yes. Go. Alright, what's up here?
I proceeded to throw the screwdriver, the letter O, and the hammer down. And then I realized what I'd done.
Oh, should I fix the O? Oh, that's what it was for. Why'd I throw them down?
I tried placing this red box thingo so that I could stand on top of it and reach, but that didn't work. And then I realized I could probably reach from the countertop here, so I gave that a crack, but it didn't seem effective either.
Okay. Oh, well. I wanted to fix the O, but now I've just... okay, I'm out of here. Dude, we got a lot of rooms to go to in the aquarium. Terrifying. Oh, I forgot I gotta redeem my ticket.
I finally grabbed the redeemed ticket, and we were ready to head into the aquarium proper. See those nerds in the lab coats there? They are marine biologists, capable of spotting an octopus in a suit, and therefore very dangerous to my survival. I avoided these two by sneaking through the gift shop. Very sneaky. I chucked the ticket in the thing, and through the turnstile we went.
Yeah, man.
Kids.
Oh, that's a marine biologist.
I snuck around behind him, but when I got close to the stairs, I wasn't exactly precise with my movement, and I think he spotted me.
Uh-oh. Run! Run!
Fortunately, I was able to escape his line of sight, and it was time to explore the aquarium. Each of my family members headed off to check out a different exhibit.
Oh gosh. A tie.
The tie refused to fall, so I had to shove my hand in there to grab it. After bumbling around for a little while longer, I headed into the Amazon arcade. I found Scarlett waiting for me, and she wanted to talk, but to progress the conversation, I needed to win her some prizes from the arcade.
Pump it up, man.
Our lives will be like
Pump
when
it up.
Kids grow up and move away.
Yes!
Maybe we'll finally have
Pump
time
it.
to travel.
Hell yeah.
I claimed my prize and offered it to my love.
These
you go.
strange incidents keep happening, and you brush them off like they're nothing. Like when your foot
No,
got
nothing
caught in the
strange has
ceiling
happened.
fan, or when we ran out of printer ink and you just made more. And I keep buying you toothbrushes and then finding them in the trash.
I then struggled hugely trying to pull this snake.
How do I pull it further, man? I want the anaconda. How do I do this?
I gave up and instead got busy at the fish toss. These arcade games were certainly a great test of my octopus motor skills.
Whee! Oh yeah, that was precise. One more. How do I? And go. Boom!
That was gift number 2, which I handed over, but instead of listening attentively to my dear wife, I immediately wandered off.
I go one straight away?
That is incredibly unrealistic. In real life, these claw machines are impossible. I've been an absolute beast at whack-a-mole since before I was in my mother's womb, so reel the eel was no worries at all. That made gift number 4. And for the chop blocker, I had to flop my tentacle in order to defend the forest from the threat of the saw blades.
Yeah! Woo! Just throws all my old prizes on the ground. It's kind of rude.
Next, I went nuts with the squirty turtle, knocking them apples off. And this one was extremely annoying because for some reason the aim seemed to drift left no matter what I did. But I pulled it off and that was gift number 6. And to earn the final prize, basketball. This took me quite a long time. Look at this, it's disgraceful. It's roughly on par with my basketball skills in real life, which as I said is disgraceful.
I can't do this. I can't do it. It's impossible. Yes.
I persevered and finally got all the balls through the hoop, earning the 7th and final prize for my wife.
There you go.
No, the tank has sprung a leak. My hands are full. Why don't you try to fix that instead?
How is the tank just spontaneously leaking and why is it my job to fix it? This is outrageous.
When I attempted to do something about the spontaneous leak, I think I made it worse.
Here, use these. I don't want them anymore.
This was the most pressure I'd been under in this game so far, as the rising water level threatened to expose me, because the people watching on would expect me to drown if the water level got too high. But I of course would not drown, and that would not be an authentically human thing to do. Anyway, you may recall you have to switch between controlling your legs and your arms by hitting middle mouse button, so that's kind of tricky. And then the actual controls are of course janky and wobbly due to the tentacliness, if you know what I mean. And all in all, it's just a bit of a nightmare.
Bro, it's so hard to control. I'm so confused. Plug it. I think I'm being suspicious here. This is so hard. Please plug it. It's so grim, man.
And so for my second attempt, I really locked in. I actually couldn't believe this watching it back, but I spoke out all of my actions as I did them. Amazing stuff.
Lift, grab, switch, run, 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 switch, lift, boom. Run, grab, switch, run, lift, boom. Run, switch, grab, lift, boom. Switch, run, switch, grab, switch, run, lift. Oh, that one somehow... How did I do that? I'm an artist. That was beautiful.
I tried to throw these fish back into the tank, but sadly my efforts were ineffective. And as I was flopping my way around, I spotted something.
How the hell do you get up there? I'm in there, man. I'm in there. How do I... Oh, man.
Come on now. The integrity
Shut
of
up,
the game
bro.
is compromised. These games are for children.
No, how did I not get up?
Yeah, this was rather frustrating. My octopus skills were simply not advanced enough to conquer this challenge, and the idiot nearby kept getting angry at me. So before I got into too much trouble, I left, without managing to get the tie. I knew I was going to have to replay all the levels anyway to get the achievements, so I left it for another day. Back in the central area, I wandered past the deep dark sea, because that sounded quite scary, and I opted to head into the world of kelp first. The world of kelp sounds like the place to be.
Hey, dummy.
Oh man, look at all this learning.
Come on, Dad. Let's get through all this junk so we can get out of here.
I raised you to be a curious learner, Tommy. That is a very disappointing attitude, mate. For this globe game, I think I was finding spots on the map where various breeds of kelp grow in the world, or something like that. All I know is it was rather tricky, as usual, because that is the point of the game. But seriously, this was tricky.
It's really hard to do this. It's so finicky.
It took me about 1.5 minutes to press all of the little marker thingos around the globe.
It's actually... something within me gets so irritated playing this. Doesn't quite do what you were intending to do, and then you just get like so... And these guys are looking at me all the time. Stop looking at me, dude. Mind your business.
Enjoy your journey around the world of kelp.
This is for your own good.
I decided I better head down the slide too.
Yeah, man. Sick.
The next room was full of even more wonderful kelp trivia. For example, what do you call the root that keeps kelp on the sea floor? I don't know, wobbly, slidey puzzle thingo, you tell me. Oh, the holdfast, is it? How intriguing. Next, I had to combine spores of each color to replicate the reproductive shenanigans of kelp. Apparently, you need some green and blue spores. I had to move this fan, replicating ocean currents, and get a pair of spores to land in the 3 circles. The first 2 were done fairly easily, but the one furthest away was quite a challenge. After several minutes of trying, I gave up and placed the spores in there myself, getting more hands-on with the reproduction. The next job was to grab the top of this kelp.
Oh, kid, what are you doing? This is so hard to control, man. I can't do it. Do you know how coordinated you have to be for this? More coordinated than me, that's for sure. Oh, yes. Okay, we got it. What the heck? Power the sun wheel. How do I power the sun wheel?
Yes, indeed. I had to power up the sun by hamster wheeling it up, I guess.
Let's go, man. Oh, dude, it's so hard. My legs are so floppy. I'm really trying. It's so janky. Please. Why must I be so tentacly? I need bones. I somehow did it.
As you can tell, some of the pure novelty of this game had worn off, and I was beginning to get just a little bit frustrated at how janky the movement was. Just a little. It's no big deal. This next learning experience had me defending the kelp from urchin extinction using the body of an otter as a meat shield. I don't know what to say about that except nature is crazy. Also, I found a tie.
Yeah.
And welcome to the final boss of Kelp Land.
What the heck is this?
And so began my desperate attempts to climb my way up this abomination. This bridge broke, which added insult to injury as I flopped back down to the bottom.
Okay, come on. Got a channel. Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, yeah? Recover it. Who's throwing these spores at me? Stop that. Okay, come on. Yeah. Heck yes. Alright, we got roly-poly things. Oh dear, that's not conducive to movement. I don't want to go that way. I think I want to go this way. What is going on? How did all these things snap? No, dude. Oh, man. Oh, now we're moving. What? I can't figure out which direction I'm going. Now we're cooking. Oh, that bit's so annoying. I can't tell what angle I'm going. Get your leg out, you idiot. Oh, this is so frustrating. No, dude. No, please, please, please. Please. Yes. Get up. Get up. Get your leg. Yes. Whoa, it's bouncy. How do I... No, dude. Oh. Oh, is it showing mercy on me? I made it that far, so it's letting me... Okay. Thank goodness for that. What on earth? Get up there, you idiot. Please. Oh, yes. Other leg. Oh, yes. The leg. I'm honestly still baffled by how the... Oh, yes. Now we're moving. Please don't. Please don't. Grab onto that. Yes. Let go with your foot, you idiot. Let go with your foot. Okay, there we go. What is my arm doing? What am I trying to do here? Oh, I'm trying to get through the hole. Yes! Don't you dare fall. Oh. Ooh. That was the most stressful thing I've ever done in my life.
But finally, I was done with the lovely kelp area, and it was time to head out. It was time to hit up the deep dark.
You are now entering the deep ocean,
Terrifying?
home to many strange and mysterious creatures.
Yes.
Bear witness to their world of...
Daddy?
So the power had gone out and the deep dark was indeed rather dark. I joined Stacy and began guiding her through the dark.
If I get lost in here, come find me.
Yeah, man, jellyfish hat.
I stood on this square here, and so began the dance floor minigame. I simply had to stand on any tiles as they lit up. This was somehow not too hard, and I couldn't believe I was doing so well.
Bro, am I popping off? I'm amazing at this. I'm an artist.
Easy! I grabbed this shake light, which lit when shaken, and we descended deeper into the dark. There were some jellies down here, a couple of rather informative interactive displays showing the relative size of sea creatures, and over here, I'm not exactly sure what I did, but these jellies decided to light up.
Reveal the pride of the aquarium's jellyfish. It's these fancy glowy jellyfish. Heck yeah, achievement. I'm at like 2 out of 30 now.
There was a rogue marine biologist lurking down here, but Stacy knew I was scared of the sciencey blokes, so she ran interference while I snuck by and zoomed up the escalator. In the next area, something huge and scary waited in the darkness. These appeared to be spotlights, but I couldn't help but notice they weren't actually producing any light. The maintenance room, featuring a trail of glow sticks, seemed like it might hold the answer to my troubles.
Give me some light, little girl. I got some different colors of crab. What am I trying to do with them? Oh, there's a big plug, okay.
I found these little glow sticks, but I don't know how long they're gonna fight off the darkness.
Okay. It's also... Oh, I've got to like untangle it somehow? I think I'm tangled. How the heck?
It's an occupational hazard of being an octopus. An octopus-upational hazard, if you will. That when there are noodly cords around, the noodly tentacles of your body will probably get tangled with the noodly cords, and it becomes difficult to tell where your body ends and the power cords begin. Anyway, after I untangled myself, I plugged all 4 of these in, and the lights began to shine.
Yeah. Is that a tie? That's a tie. Yeah. Beautiful.
I returned to the spotlights and aimed them all at the ferocious beast.
Oh, there's a tie on top of the thing?
Witness the amazingly cuddly snugglefish. A stuffed
actually quite a beautiful-
snugglefish toy
it's quite
makes
a
a
cute
killer gift.
How on earth do you get on top of that? You just gotta be an artist with the... Oh, I did it! No, I didn't! Yes, I did. Don't even worry about it, bro. Give me that. Heck yes. There's a third tie somewhere in this area. Where on earth is would another tie be?
This is when I realized I was missing at least 1 or 2 ties per area, and I was amazed at the sneakiness of those ties. I also discovered there were no more ties in this maintenance room.
Uh-oh, not 2 down escalators. Alright, we gotta try... Oh, sorry. Sorry, daughter. We gotta try to go up here. Ready? Go, go, go. Oh gosh, this is not... Go, go. Heck yes.
I hit the button to reverse the direction of the escalators so Stacy could ascend. I repeated that process for a second set of escalators, and with that we were done in the deep dark. With all 3 aquarium areas complete, it was time to meet Scarlet atop the tank. I noodled through this employee-only door, up the stairs, and into this locker room, where I immediately caught a flash of orange in one of the lockers, where I was able to claim another tie. And out I went to chat with my wife.
I'm gonna end up in the water, aren't I? There's no way I don't end up in the water.
You fell into my trap! Octopus! Nowhere to run this time!
I'm naked.
Now, tell me, Octopus, what are you plotting? How many others are there? Why is everybody fish? It doesn't matter.
Why is everybody
Go
fish?
back where you belong! Goodbye, Octopus! I'll tell your family the bad news.
The chef had finally caught me, and as I pondered my terrible fate, I couldn't help but think of the first time I scrambled aboard a human ship, and my life changed forever.
Why did I end up in a boat? On a boat?
At the time, I was very confused, but this is indeed a flashback mission, the Octodad origin story. As I stealthily made my way across the deck of this ship, it became obvious that I was extra floppy. I wasn't standing tall like a human. I managed to flop right in front of this dude, and I nearly got myself discovered, so that was a stinker. And then I desperately tried to climb this ladder.
Come on. Come on. Let's do this. Yes? No? Come on. Come on! Dude, why? It's so annoying.
For the entire playthrough so far, I'd been much less floppy than this. I'd been capable of standing tall, like a human. What I somehow failed to realize was that the game was literally telling me to find a pick-me-up. It wanted me to steal that bloke's coffee and give it a slurp, and when you do that, your octopus legs become stronger. I totally ignored this for some reason, failed at ladder climbing for a few minutes, and then tried a different approach.
Can I go this way? Let me go this way. Oh yeah, that's the way.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't supposed to be possible, but here we are. And as I flopped forward, I think I must have forgot that I was supposed to be stealthy, and I was caught. It respawned me at the top of the ladder, and I had proper function in my legs once more. And so I successfully skipped that coffee.
99
Okay.
bottles of grog on the wall, Bob. 99 bottles of grog.
Bob,
What?
we've come a long way from that. Let's not stereotype ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
That's fine.
I'm doing it.
Please.
I'm doing it. Please. Here you go, bro. Whew. Why there's so many banana peels? Acquire a suitable disguise.
I found a key in this locker, which I used to unlock this locker, in which I found a disguise with which I was able to seamlessly blend in as a crew member on the ship, and listen to the captain singing a glorious tune in the shower. Also, why are there so many limes in this locker?
Bro, get out of the way. Don't fall off the ship, dude.
My next task was to get to the control room, but when I tried to head this way, old mate blocked me and told me to get to work. I had to swab the deck, cleaning all these puddles of water, and I had to pull the anchor up. Except the reel for the anchor immediately broke, so that was problematic. Fortunately, I have extreme octopus strength, so I was able to simply yoink it up. And with that, I was able to proceed.
Smell an octopus.
Uh-oh, what are you doing here?
I stumbled into the captain's cabin, where I attempted to look through this telescope thingo before promoting myself to captain. Since the real captain was taking a never-ending shower, I figured it was best I took charge. I made my way along towards the front of the ship.
I am your captain. I am your captain.
The captain's back. Thank
Boys and girls, I'm here.
Hurry.
Let us go. Clear off the map. Can do.
I can indeed clear off the map with great efficiency, except if my leg gets stuck under the table. That always slows me down. Once the map was clear, I started the engines.
Alright, we're on the move. Wait, was that my wife on the front of the ship?
I headed out to investigate.
Is it just me, or did the captain seem jigglier than you?
Oh gosh. Chiglia. Go on, man. Go on. Yes, easy.
The way was blocked, so I had to find a way to smash the crates.
I can't even get back up the stairs. Oh yeah. Alright, we're in. Oh dude, don't change the camera on me like that. There we go.
And so I was free to slide my way forward to see what this cheeky woman was doing stowing away on my vessel.
The captain! I'm sorry for stowing away. Please don't throw me overboard.
Facing the wrong way.
Well, now we're both in trouble. Who are you then? Aren't we a pair?
This was when I first met my dear wife, and clearly it was love at first sight. Just then, the villainous chef rushed forward to cause mischief.
Something is different about you, Captain.
Nothing different?
If you really are the captain, then dance the captain's jig.
I was born to dance the captain's jig, so this was no worries.
Such movement.
This has got to be the captain's jig, right?
Interesting.
Keep jigging. Oh yeah.
Fine jig. But can you tie a sheepshank knot?
I got busy doing my best to tie a sheepshank knot, and I feel like I was making really good progress, but the rude chef didn't give me enough time.
You are not the captain.
I know, I was working on it, man. You didn't give me enough time.
Even human.
Hey, big guy. Yeah, you.
What? Who are you? Stowaway?
Scarlett came in clutch with a big distraction, as she asked the chef about his favorite topic, the secret war waged by sea life against humanity. The chef was convinced fish were disguising themselves as humans. Absolutely preposterous. I made use of the distraction to climb back up to the control room.
They know us. They know our weaknesses. They hide among us. Curse you, octopus! find you! I will always find you!
This was the dramatic beginning of the chef's hatred towards me, all of those years ago. But it was also the blossoming of the glorious romance with my wife.
In the meantime, would you care for a dance?
Absolutely, there is no better time for a dance than this.
He's like a motorboat, what a legend.
After indulging in a little octopus two-step, the flashback was over and I returned to the present, naked in the tank at the aquarium. All I could do was swim, and ironically, I wasn't very good at it. And then this happened.
How do I... Oh gosh. Well, that was rude.
This was a high-octane chase scene featuring a deadly hammerhead shark, and friends, I was not prepared. I managed to flee for a decent stint the second time round, dashing into this pipe here, but that was it, and from there I lost the plot. I could not quite comprehend what I was supposed to do to swim fast, so I was clicking like a goose on the loose and hoping. Hope did not get me very far.
Like, why does that one do nothing? I'm so confused. Like, sometimes I just go, no... Like, what does it do nothing for? Do I have to do it fully? Oh. Oh. He flashes.
Yes, indeed. I just wasn't holding down my mouse button long enough. It flashes orange at the perfect moment to release, resulting in a decent burst forward. And so, on this attempt, I made it further than ever, finally descending into this dark jelly area. On my next attempt, I got a little further.
Dude, where are we? Oh my gosh. No, dude.
I gotta be honest, this isn't really that hard. I don't know why I was so bad at it. But finally, I made it out of the dark into this random area, through a bunch of obstacles, and some fans too that I somehow flawlessly zoomed by, until the shark caught up to me once again.
Oh gosh, not again. Not again. Belugas are helping me? Help me, beluga.
It appears the beluga whales had my back as they bullied the hammerhead shark away, and so I returned to the original tank just in time to witness an interesting conversation.
Kids, have you seen your father? It's almost closing time. Where could he be?
Dunno.
I saw him go in a weird door. Another mystery. Well, we'll wait as long as we can.
Excuse me, ma'am?
It's that weirdo!
I have bad news about your husband.
Don't trust him! Have we met? Wait. I've seen you. Are you an old friend of my husband's? What can you tell me about him?
Everything!
Uh-oh.
You must come with me to cafeteria!
Come on, Stacy.
What? Wait!
Everything. Alright, I'm determined.
Nobody messes with my family. So I now had more octopus-flavored determination in my heart than ever before, and I found a way to escape the water.
What the heck?
I burst forth from this random storeroom and found myself in the aquarium's gift shop. But it was now after dark. I put on a lovely hat and went on the search for the gift shop key.
Where is the key?
After failing to find it in the shop itself, I trashed the back room, but again, no luck.
Somewhere in here, huh? Oh, wait, did I just see it? I think I just saw it. Yes, there it is.
I claimed the key, noodled my arm through this gap here, and I was free of the gift shop. I noticed some marine biologists standing around, and over here, an intriguing package.
Mermaid's hair.
I spotted a crowbar on the roof of the ticket booth, and you'd think after a bit more experience controlling Octodad I'd be a better climber. And I was. I actually got up there pretty quickly. I grabbed the crowbar and used it to carefully pry open the crate.
What have I done? What have I done?
I put these glasses on too, and the final piece of my disguise was in this bin. And once I'd scooped it out and popped it on, I was disguised as a beautiful seaweed head marine biologist. Apparently this disguise was powerful enough to bamboozle these idiots in the hallway, so I freely made my way into the ladies' toilets.
While you're in there, do you mind unclogging the toilet?
I assumed this request from the NPC wasn't just random. Surely there was some kind of secret hidden behind this little bit of plumbing, so I got busy attempting to use the plunger. Except it was not easy. I couldn't even get the flaming thing into the toilet bowl.
Bro, what am I doing here? There's no unclogging happening, that's for sure.
But eventually I made it work.
Unclog. It's got a turd stuck to it now? Oh, it's got a tie. Pie. A pie tie. Goodness gracious. Oh goodness. My entire disguise just got zucked off.
You hear something coming from the break room? It's probably just Joe.
My next goal was to sound an alarm, and I wasn't sure how to do that at first, so I just started making a mess. But I soon realized what was necessary. You've just got to put a box of Jake Elliott's root beer on the piping hot stovetop. The alarm went off, and it was time to leave the break room. After some obligatory flopping around and failing for a bit, I climbed into this vent, and found my way to the men's toilet this time round. I'd lost my disguise, but all of the marine biologists had been distracted by my arson, so the coast was clear and I was free to make my way through the turnstile.
The day is done. Time to head home. Alone? Like always.
I gracefully snuck by behind the photo stand thingos.
I don't think that was a very graceful way of doing things.
And I stole the hammerhead outfit, while old mate danced for some reason. I have no idea what this weirdo was doing, but soon I had my new disguise. I decided to check on these silly gooses. They seem to be doing a lot to put out the fire with their powerful standing about and staring.
See you, nerds.
And up the stairs I went. My next goal was to find my way to the cafeteria.
Kelp, I'm wet! What are you doing? Do I have to come down there and show you how it's done?
So there was an overseer type fella in the way of the cafeteria, and the way to lure him down out of the way was by making a mess. And you already know it, my friends, I am an expert at making a mess. So, you better believe I made a glorious mess. But apparently I still needed more.
How much mess do you want me to make?
With one final flail, I was finally done.
That's it! I'm coming down there.
Everybody loves Joe. I made the rounds as a socialite shark.
That was my fourth achievement. My third was from when the chef had thrown me in the tank, by the way. It was basically a free achievement, just for progressing. Anyway, the coast was clear, and it was time to head into the cafeteria through the tray return hole.
Oh dear.
No! You not get it! He was octopus!
Let me go!
That doesn't make any sense. How would he even walk on land?
I'll call the police!
He just does! I'm not crazy! You not leaving until you understand!
It's an
octopus!
It's Dad! Nobody else knew?
You see? He is octopus! I'm not crazy!
Awesome! Just because you're right doesn't mean you're not crazy.
This explains so much.
You have them beguiled, octopus, but I still cut you down!
Oh goodness. That's dramatic.
Fried octopus coming up!
To save my family, I finally revealed to them the truth of what I am. But there was no time to dwell on that because the world was on fire and an angry chef was trying to cook me up for dinner.
How do I get out of the fire? I'm stressing out.
I fled along the mysteriously flame-immune wooden tables, which of course featured some random banana peels.
I can't see. Heck yeah.
My lovely son saved me with the power of kelp. You love to see it.
We've got to help the kids.
What the heck is going on? Make a path for Stacy.
Stacy is on the other end of the cafeteria.
Oh gosh. Try again.
The darker sections of the beams fall away as soon as you touch them, but I didn't work this out initially, and I'm also a rather uncoordinated octopus, so I was falling off willy-nilly.
Bro, it's so hard to know where your foot's gonna land. No, dude! Wait, what? I think I got a checkpoint. If in doubt, flop about. That's what I always say.
I then fell off again, but somehow it worked.
Hurry up, or I'll toast like a marshmallow.
Okay. Nice. Teamwork, baby.
Honey, over here.
Plug 3
Take this.
fish.
Shove it into those fish's mouths.
I had to plug the fish fountain spouts with these thingos. And while I was trying to plug this one, my wife threw another fish lantern at me, which landed right on there, so that was an impressive trick shot. I placed the second one, but all the while the chef was throwing stuff at me. So I got a little more defensive, hiding behind things so that I wouldn't take any more damage.
I will eat your feet!
I will eat your feet!
That rumbling is the pipes. This thing is gonna blow.
Beautiful. Take care of the chef.
I wobbled forward to end the chef, so that I would be free of his harassment forever.
No!
Give him a cuddle.
What is happening right now?
I'm taking care of you, my friend. A love of all mankind. That's beautiful.
You really forgive me? Even for the war? Your family really loves you, Octopus. I not bother you again.
Honey? So, this news will take some getting used to. But I was imagining much worse.
Wait a second. If Dad is an octopus, then where did me and Stacy come from?
What are we laughing at? What are we laughing at?
Seriously.
It's a good question. Like, yeah, exactly. Seriously.
The lead
I beat the
actor
game.
is dreamy.
With that glorious happy ending, all was well with my lovely family. And I had beaten the game, earning another achievement. But I still had 27 more achievements to get. Somehow, I'd barely scratched the surface, so I had some work to do to get to 100%. And some of these achievements are kind of outrageous. The first one was pretty easy though.
I got my controller working, but I wasn't recording. But there we go. We got the achievement. And now I'm doing free play.
Yes, indeed. Once you've beaten the game, you can jump into any level and replay it. So I figured I'd go back to the start and get to work. I actually forgot to record for about 5 minutes, during which I found a tie. So I redid that bit just to show where I found the second tie of this area. It was hidden under the wedding cake. And I spotted the third on top of the organ in the church.
Okay, so one achievement is to have a best man on the altar. And I can only assume the best man is this fish.
And so I slapped my best mate down on the altar. There was another achievement to throw the ring onto her finger. And so I began attempting that glorious trick shot.
Whoa! My love, I have a ring for you. Hold your finger out. How the hell am I gonna do this?
Let's just say this was extremely difficult.
Yes! Oh no, it didn't. I got married with the best man on the altar, but it didn't give me the thrown ring achievement.
I was right about the fishy best man, but sadly that was not a successful ring throw, so I reloaded the checkpoint and kept at it. By the way, I was using the controller at this point. It was a little more comfortable in some situations, and the keyboard and mouse were more comfortable in others, so I switched between them.
I'm trying to play ring toss. Dude, why does it keep going so high?
Several attempts later, I began getting a feel for it, and eventually I found success.
That was it, right? That was a sick trick shot.
24 achievements to go, and here I am on the second level. I'd already grabbed the tie in this drawer, but for some reason I grabbed it again, and then I was on the hunt for the other 2 ties. I couldn't see any inside, so I checked if there were any achievements relevant to this level.
I can't see anything. Smokey the Dad, only you can prevent kitchen fires. That sounds like get sucked into the riding mowers, definitely. And the secret gardener? I mean, there's a fireplace. Only you can prevent kitchen fires.
I fiddled with the oven for a bit before realizing the sink was full of water, so I tried plopping the burning log in there.
Hey! Okay, there we go. I saw an achievement to something about cod slap. I need to slap someone with a fish.
There is indeed an ambiguous achievement about fish slapping, so I tried slapping my wife with the fish I found in the oven. No luck, unfortunately. And then I remembered the tie on the roof of the shed.
Stand up, you doofus. What are you doing? How do I get up there? Reach! Reach! That's actually pretty close.
I gave up on that tie for the time being, and I was baffled by the mysterious gardening achievement, so I googled it. And apparently, you just have to pick all the weeds without destroying a single flower. It's harder than it sounds.
No!
Oh, how did I...
While attempting this, I spotted the remaining tie, underneath Mr. Gnome in the corner.
At least we got 2 of the ties, baby. How the hell do I get this one on the top?
I guess finding that tie inspired me to get back on the tie mission, so here I go.
Ah! No! Like, how do I... Dude, why did you let go? What happened to your suction, your feet? Please, dude. How the hell do you... No! Oh. Oh? Can we do it? What are you doing? Oh, gosh. I just yeeted it over my neighbor's yard. Dude, go. Yes. Yep. What is going on? Please. Do something. I feel like I can almost get my arm over. What? What? What?
So that was weirdly easy after all that. Alright, back to the weeding. Every time I destroyed a flower, I had to reset the checkpoint. So this was quite an ordeal. I was being extremely careful with my movement, desperately trying to avoid contact with any of the flowers. But my left arm flopped around uselessly, and it kept getting me into trouble.
No, dude. Oh, why's your arm so floppy, you idiot? Oh, dude, I'm so bad. How the hell am I supposed to do this? No, man. Oh, he flops his arm. To be fair, I was standing in a very stupid position, but...
No!
Come on, man. As soon as I try and throw, I flop too far. Oh, dude, it's so hard.
The ladybugs are...
I don't think I need to throw them.
I should...
Hell yeah. It's because I was trying to throw them. I was worried if the weed fell on a flower, it'd count, but it actually wasn't an issue. It's much easier to just pluck them and drop them so you don't flail about. Okay, cool.
The other achievement on this level was to actually die to the ride-on mower, so I just waited for ages, but I never let go. The suction of my tentacle was too powerful. I waited for literally 5 minutes and nothing happened, so I googled it.
You gotta throw it on, because if you throw it on, then you won't be holding on to it when he comes through and you'll get sucked in and die.
I've got you now!
Oh, I did it. I did it first go. First go like a boss.
Over at the shops, one achievement was to help all of the shoppers fill their carts. So I got busy doing that, freely distributing cheese.
There we go. Help all the shoppers fill their carts with cheese.
There's also an achievement called Unacceptable Purchase, with the description, "You're the Earl of Lemon Dad." So I guessed I had to buy a lemon, and yes indeed, another achievement. I also had to find a way to get to the Sports Johnson cereal before the cereal addicted lady, but she was always pretty quick.
Can I climb over? Can I get it? I think I gotta do it like this. Joke's on you, silly lady.
I kept an eye out for ties too, and when I saw I could climb up here, I had a strong hunch there would be a tie, because they seem to love making you climb to retrieve them. This took me ages, but eventually I got my leg up, except I fell down again.
Oh, it's so hard. I don't even know if there's anything up here.
I kept at it for a few minutes.
Yes, I did it. I did it. I'm slowly getting half decent. Okay, there was a tie up here. If I'd done all of that and there was no tie up here, I would have cried. Why do you put them on, dude? Nice glasses.
I then went on a tie hunting rampage, ripping the store apart. It turns out you get one by chopping meat, and the other is nestled among the bananas. I next returned to the world of kelp, where I had to beat this globe game in less than 30 seconds. It took me 90 seconds earlier, so this was looking rough.
Spin this way. Spin this way. That's not coming. I'm trying to click it. This is actually so annoying. Wait, how many are there? Okay, I did it in 56 seconds, for goodness sake. Alright, try again.
After 2 more failures, I got a bit of a feel for it, and I pulled this one out.
You find the red ones. Get the other one. Get it. Where's the other yellow ones? Where's the other one?
We hope you've enjoyed your journey around the world.
Bro, that was sick.
And with that, I was already up to 15 out of 32 achievements in the bag. When I was progressing through the next room, I spotted something.
I don't know where... Oh, there's a tie up there. I just spotted a tie.
And so began another ridiculous quest to climb atop the sun.
I saw a tie up there, man. How do I get up there? Oh, with this thing? If I run through like this really fast. Please! Get a leg on there! Oh! Get up! Get up, dude! No, 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 no! No! Come on! That's so close. Oh, hell yeah. No, no, no! Oh, bro! I was on there! Go, you No, don't grab onto that, you stupid... Okay, a bit further. Oh! Oh! Get it! Get it!
Yeah, boy! There's an achievement to complete this mini game ensuring that more than 15 kelp survive. So I set up some extra defense and got to work.
Incoming urchins.
Oh, dude, this is hard.
Pew, pew,
I
pew.
need
Nature is great.
Wait, did I do it?
Looks like we're almost done here.
Oh, I did it. That was easy.
Whoa! You better be ready to pay for that.
There's the otter head. There we go. Another achievement. Boom, boom. And I'm looking fly. Now, there's got to be one more tie somewhere. I saw it immediately. You see that in the middle of the screen? Remember how long this took me last time? I think I've improved with my movement a little bit. Boom, 3 out of 3.
With that, I was done with kelp. So I headed to the level where you first arrive at the aquarium, because I was missing one tie. I searched about until I realized there was another high place that looked reachable with some tasteful climbing maneuvers.
Fling. No, dude. Why? Why did I play this game? Why did I commit to 100%ing this game? It's so frustrating. We're getting there. Oh! Get up there, you big... Oh, yeah. Oh. Ah! No! Alright! Please? Alright. Now I gotta... Just be careful, dude. What? No, dude! I said be careful, and I swear I didn't do that. He just went flying. Yeah, get your leg up, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. Dude, why is my leg flying off in that direction? Why is my leg flying off in that direction? I'm so confused. I'm switching to my mouse, because I swear my controller is trolling me. Yeah, I feel like the mouse is sort of making more sense. I don't know why this is so stressful. Yeah, there's a tie. I see a tie. Are you serious, bro? Why wasn't your foot stuck? Oh, no, now I'm dead. That looks... Oh, dear. Okay, clutched it out. Now, please. Please. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay.
I next returned to the deep sea, where I needed one more tie.
Aha. A tie. I knew there was probably a tie just like somewhere in the dark. Where is it? There it is. Boom.
There's also an achievement to complete the dance floor thingo without missing a single step. I initially tried to do this very precisely, because I was worried that if I stepped in the wrong spot, it'd mean I failed. But then I realized that was not the case. So I adopted a new strategy where I just ran around like a goose on the loose, letting my feet slap all over the place. This seemed to work a treat.
Congratulations.
Yes. Okay. We got it. Alright, I think this is the last achievement, right? Get up in 30 seconds.
Yes, indeed. The final achievement for this area was to get up the escalators in less than 30 seconds. This was very easy, though I did abandon my daughter at the bottom, but that is a worthy sacrifice. I then returned to the Amazon arcade, and I got busy trying to get the tie I'd given up on during my first playthrough.
There you go. No, dude. What are you doing? You're so dumb. Yes. Do not fall down. Okay. There's one. I don't know where the other two are.
There's an achievement to get caught cheating at all the arcade games, at least the ones where cheating is actually possible. So I began cheating, and while stealing from the claw game, I spotted tie number 2.
Get in there. Yeah. Nice. Okay, there's 2 ties.
I cheated at basketball next, but I got stuck and I died from drawing too much attention, so I had to start again. I cheated at air hockey by getting on the table, basketball by stretchy tentacle dunking, fish toss by getting in there, the claw by getting in there as well, and finally fruit blaster by getting in there. Another achievement. But I was completely baffled as to how to get the final tie, so it was another Google job, and I discovered you earn it by winning all 10 games in this area. I'd only beaten 7 earlier, so I had some work to do, although most of these are pretty easy, so no worries. Except for the snake pool, which I spent quite a while attempting.
Dude, this is so stupid. How do you do this? I'm so confused. I'm actually confused.
When I say quite a while, I mean I spent literally 10 minutes trying this, until I came up with a glorious strategy.
Yes! Finally! I actually used my controller and my mouse to do that.
That was the only way I managed to pull it back far enough. Double input shenanigans. And that was all 10 arcade games won, and another tie in the bag. I spotted an ambiguous achievement to do with basketball in the list, and this is the only area with basketballs in the game. But I couldn't understand what the hell it wanted me to do, so it was another Google job. Turns out I just had to plug a leak in the tank using a basketball, which explains why the achievement was called Dunk Tank. But I'm not smart enough for that level of wordplay, so thank God for Google. That was 21 out of 32 achievements done. I next returned to the flashback boat mission, where there's an achievement to rescue 5 of my brethren. To secure that one, I threw 5 of the fisherman's catch back into the ocean, and this time I actually drank the coffee.
Oh, now I can walk properly. I didn't even notice that I couldn't walk properly last time.
After popping on my disguise, I went on the hunt for ties.
Oh. Saw one already.
That made 1 out of 3 for this level. I then progressed to the bit where you disguise yourself as the captain, and there's an achievement to visit several of the crew members while dressed like this, so I did the rounds.
Coffee is how I espresso myself.
There we go.
I continued hunting ties, and I soon spotted one, but I couldn't reach it from this side, so I wandered to the front of the ship and around to grab it. And I flailed about desperately searching for a 3rd tie, which I hoped was in this area, but I was unable to find it. So after slapping this fella in the face with a fish to finally earn the cod slap achievement, I resorted to the trusty Google to find the final tie. It turns out it was atop this crane. So while Scarlett distracted the chef for about 10 hours, I attempted to climb.
Oh, please. Please stay on. Yeah. No. Please, man. I'm just trying to. Yes. No. This is the stupidest game I've ever played. What am I doing with my life? Yes? Can I? Oh, I reached. Yes! It was then time to revisit the aquarium, where I had an achievement to go the extra mile, destroying the break room. So, not only did I put a toaster in the microwave, I also burnt some bananas on the stovetop, and one of my own tentacles on the sandwich press. Smoke was going everywhere, and that counted as the ultimate poor workplace etiquette. I reset that checkpoint because I had an achievement to sneak past the biologist on the toilet without causing a distraction in the break room. See this fella on the toilet? He usually cuts his poop short when you start a fire in the break room. If you do not sound an alarm, he continues pooping in peace. And so I snuck past him for the achievement, which was actually super easy, so that was another quick one in the bag. I had a look for ties at this point, but found 0, so I gave up and had an attempt at another achievement. I had to get to the cafeteria without using a disguise, so I assumed that meant I had to do it without putting the hammerhead shark costume on. I achieved this glorious feat by using a small dose of stealth and a large dose of making a run for it like a maniac, which actually worked somehow. But when I went through the tray return, no achievement was forthcoming, and so I concluded I was not allowed to use a disguise in the first area of the level either. On this run of the level, I'd used the marine biologist disguise with the mermaid hair. So I reset the level, and this time I had to work out a new plan to get into the ladies' room without that disguise. I tried dropping down from above. In you get. Wait, how do you do that? I tried using this partition thingo to hide, but it wasn't particularly effective. You can't see me. I am so sneaky. No, my giant box doesn't fit in the ladies' room. What do? Get in there, please. Get under the... You can do it. Heck yes. That was the first area of the level completed without a disguise, and as I proceeded, I spotted another tie. It was quite hard to get up there, but I managed it eventually. Then it was time to complete the rest of the level without a disguise again. Once again, I copped a little heat attempting this, but I timed my movements pretty well and made it to the tray return, earning the achievement. But that meant I'd completed the level, which meant I could no longer load the last checkpoint, which meant I had to redo the whole level again just to find that final tie. This time I put on the shark disguise so I could move freely in the final area, because I was pretty sure that was where the last tie had to be. My guess was that it was somewhere among the spiky balls. There it is. Finally. Okay, nice. And on to the final level, with 3 ties to find and 1 cheeky achievement to claim. Oh, there's a tie right there. That one was a gimme. I then more thoroughly explored atop these rafters, and soon found another easy one. I progressed to the bit where my daughter sets off the sprinklers, and I wandered around while old mate threw stuff at me. And it was another pretty easy to find tie. The achievement I needed here was to have my dear wife pull off triple trick shots, throwing the fish lantern thing straight onto the fountains without my help. It was a pretty simple one, I just had to stand in the right spot. And as it turned out, the final level was definitely the easiest level in terms of tie and achievement hunting. Collect all ties in the game 30 out of 39. Wait, what? How do I only have 30 out of 39? There are 39? What is this level? What is this? I googled it. The question mark level is like a secret level if you flush yourself down the toilet at the Aquatic Fun Center, but you have to do it in story mode. What if I continue this and just die over and over again? Is that going to count? You can see I've already got 14 out of 100 deaths in a playthrough. This load point was technically a part of my first playthrough during which those 14 deaths occurred, so I figured I should just die a bunch more. And if there's any spot to die over and over, this is the spot, as instantly after reloading I could run straight into the clutches of the murderous chef. Okay, you can see the number has gone up. So that was verification I was playing on the right save, and it was a foolproof way to earn a most glorious achievement. The number 100 dad achievement, where you die 100 times. And so I died over and over and over and over and over for 10 minutes straight. That was it. 100 times. Nice. Domino Dynamos on the first level. Collect all ties. I gotta get to the secret level. Beat the game without losing. It's gonna be hard. Reduces the likelihood of Octodad being caught. Okay. We'll definitely want that. We'll avoid dying if we can. Let's try and make this a death-free run. Yeah, so I changed the difficulty to give myself the best chance of a death-free playthrough, and it was back to the beginning again. There was no risk of dying on the first level, but as I mentioned, I did have one achievement to claim here, one that I'd missed earlier. The domino achievement was to knock over one row of these pillars like dominoes. Fortunately, reloading a checkpoint does not count as dying, so I was able to retry this as many times as possible while still keeping the death-free run alive. Oh.
She looks so beautiful in that
Come on.
dress.
Come on. One more.
After about 15 attempts, finally.
I heard his bachelor party
Oh.
was crazy.
Yes.
Okay, I thought I was in for like 100 attempts then. But I think that was probably about 15 attempts. That's not too bad. Alright, now we're down to 2. So I guess I just play through the game and try and flush myself down the toilet so I can get to that secret level?
And so I got busy playing through the game again. But I was of course determined to avoid dying because if I died, I'd have to restart. The first part where I felt at risk of dying involved some suspicious sushi. My foot got stuck in the red stuff, which didn't happen the first time I'd done this, so it felt a little dicey there before I mopped up the mess. But ultimately, it wasn't that close. From there, it was pretty much straightforward to get to the important business of flushing myself down the toilet.
Oh, we got it. Okay. It's like a platformer?
This is the secret level. A nice change of pace with some side-scrolling action and a climbing puzzle kind of deal.
Oh gosh. Oh, we're good. We're good. That's crazy.
That is funny.
Yeah. That was kind of funny.
Oh, he's hanging like a monkey bar.
Yeah, a little bit.
These monkey bars, as my daughter put it, were slow going, as I struggled to precisely place my legs, but I soon managed to press the red button. And then I enjoyed getting squished as I was pushed and pulled through these spinny things. The next bit was pretty easy, but the floppy ladder, not so much.
Yes. Oh, no. Don't fall. Don't fall. Oh, for goodness sake. Well, there's 3 ties there, but I think I need 9 more ties.
Yes.
Don't I need 9 more? How does that work?
He can do it.
Yes. Collect the ties.
Woohoo! I claimed all 3 ties, but as I observed there, 30 plus 3 is 33, which is 6 shy of 39. Considering my elite grasp of mathematics, I was very confused as to where I was supposed to collect 6 more ties.
Oh, here we go. There are some shorts. I don't realize there were shorts. Let's do the shorts then, I guess. We're going out for dinner, baby.
I think this short tells the story of my first date with Scarlett.
What name is your reservation under? I don't see a on the list.
Old mate wanted me to pass him a little cash to secure us a table, so I helped myself to the money in the pocket of this jacket, because I'm assuming if someone chose to hang it up here, that means they're probably willing to share their money. This secured us a lovely table.
Waiter.
Coming!
I'd like the sirloin, and he'd like the halibut.
This is me acting casual, and this is me having a drink of water.
Easy.
The waiter brought over some wine for us, and it was time to toast to our endless love.
Clink glasses together, wish something well. Whoops.
After that clumsy effort, it was time to go clean up in the bathroom.
Any ties? Oh gosh.
What's a good amount to tip? 0%?
0% is the perfect amount to tip. It's never failed me my entire life. I came up with a rather unorthodox way to clean the wine off my head.
That's one way to wash up.
What the heck, new guy? Go help out in the kitchen while we clean up after you.
Oh, they think I'm working? Oh dear. The
Very
chef's
busy
here?
tonight.
I gave the sauce a little stir, I had a quick look for ties, and I stomped on some grapes.
Yeah, man.
I think the jug was failing to catch a lot of that juice, but I rectified that soon enough. I grabbed the grape juice and dragged it over to our table, where I carefully poured us both a refill.
The juice? Oh, double juice.
Watch how the table reset when old mate brought the food out. What a talented waiter. While we engaged in very interesting small talk, I attempted to butter the bread using a knife. When that failed, I decided to dispense with the knife. And somehow, in my fumbling about, I actually pulled it off. Delicious buttered bread.
Perfect.
Hey, lover boy. Take care of the other customers before you get your flirt on.
Alright mate, calm down.
Take the booth couple their order. Okay. Share a pizza. Here you go. Here's a pizza. Here you go. You're welcome. Let me just get that for you. Yeah, perfect. Get rid of your menu. You don't need those anymore. Beautiful. Alright, you guys need some pepper? I should do it, right?
Oh, that's good, thank you.
More. A little more.
Enough!
Out of all the ways to ask for pepper, that has got to be the weirdest way to ask for more pepper. I then harassed the chef for a bit.
There are 37 steps to crafting the perfect cake.
Hurry
I
up.
must maintain complete focus. One mistake and bam! Poison!
I harassed him because I thought the cake that he was making was the one I was supposed to give to one of the tables. But it turned out the cake was actually on this trolley over here.
Here you go. You are welcome. Look at that. Flawless.
Check this out, another glorious table reset. I shoveled one of these appetizers into my face, not sure what it was, I think it might have been a poop on a stick, and then I headed back to the kitchen to get back to work.
Back
What do you
to
want, chef?
cooking, young apprentice.
I grabbed a steak out of the freezer and thoroughly tenderized it. I then slapped that bad boy in the skillet.
The art of dough tossing requires a surgeon's precision and delicacy.
I don't think my dough toss was precise, nor was it delicate, but it worked nonetheless. I next applied marinara and mozzarella, and then I put it in the oven. Lovely. I then loaded the dishwasher with dirty plates.
Jam it in. Easy. Don't worry about it.
The pizza was ready, so I took it out to the couple.
I don't understand how I got roped into being on wait staff today.
I think I gave these two the wrong pizza earlier, but this time round, bon appetit.
If you could be any kind of animal. Human? That's a silly answer.
Get it in your face, mate. Get it in your face. There we go. That was it. What is that? What the heck is that? Is it an entire beetroot?
All right, kid. Let's see how strong your table clearing game is.
Oh, I'm born to clear tables. Clear.
Watch and learn, boys.
Clear.
Watch and learn.
Easy.
The mains arrived, so it was time to carefully sprinkle some salt on my fish.
Eat the fish. Oh yeah, eat the fish. Eat the fish. In your mouth. In your face. My drink just repopulated. Did something go wrong in here?
I believe my dishwashing efforts may have had unintended consequences. Also, my steak cooking efforts seem to have been too powerful. After dealing with those minor setbacks, Chef was finally done crafting the perfect dessert. I grabbed it and returned to the wife.
Care for a taste?
Go on
It's
then.
pretty good, isn't it?
Blah, 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 blah. What? Why did the game close? What the hell?
Yeah, so the game crashed, and I hadn't found a single tie out of the 3 on that level, so that was a real bummer. I could not be bothered replaying the whole level straight away, so I continued my no-death playthrough instead. But when I got to this bit where you have to plug the leaks in the tank, I got cold feet, because there was a real risk I would die if I stuffed it up. So I quit that for now and restarted the restaurant level. This time I took my tie hunting to another level.
Is there a tie up here somewhere? Hello, tie. Oh, there actually is a tie up there. Yes! Somewhere in here. There's got to be a tie somewhere out here. Is there one under here somewhere? Where else could there be one? Maybe some ties only become accessible like after you have progressed some of the story for this area. Dude, where is another tie? The one in the kitchen was really hidden, so I feel like they're not playing fair.
And I ended up going to the Goog. Yeah, I know, I'm not a very determined tie finder. It's very disappointing. But to be fair, one of them only appeared after I progressed the story to the stirring the sauce bit, and the tie was fully submerged in the sauce. For the other, I had to progress right to the end of the level when this table gets vacated, at which point I could throw the table around to reveal the third and final tie. With that done, it was time to jump into the medical mess level.
Tommy, what's this story about? This is a story about Dad, and he's in a wrestling ring. I think he's at the hospital. And he's a nurse. That's lame. Why can't he be a doctor? No, he's a nurse and he does nursey things.
This one was pretty cool, as my kids narrated a made-up story and I played out the shenanigans of their fantasy. First things first though, look for those ties. According to my search, there were none in this waiting area. I headed through to the nurse's station.
Nurse Dad had to go help all the patients. And Dad met this one guy who was a jerk.
Well, it's about time.
What's your deal, Mr. Watermelon?
My bottom hurts. Adjust my bed, nurse.
Your bottom hurts? It's outrageous.
The patient in room 205 was a rude fella.
These melon slices aren't just gonna jump into my mouth.
You want some melons, mate? Have some melons.
With your hands? Are you an animal?
Yes?
I obediently fed the man his juicy melons, and he next wanted a book.
This is a good book. Huh? It's not good enough book for you? What are you, a snob? Here, This one will do.
After giving him the book, he demanded I change his IV. That request seemed a little out of line, but I am a very obedient octopus.
Now get out of here! I'm sick of your face!
I trashed his room a bit, to get revenge, but also to check for ties.
And then Dad met a patient who was sad and weird.
It's bad, isn't it? Oh no, is it Chaz? Euphoria? The Macarena? You better check my blood pressure to find out.
I once had the Macarena back in primary school. Everybody loved it.
That's hard work.
Oh, what about my eyes? Shine lights in my eyes. Am I blinking enough? I feel like I'm not blinking enough. What is it? Oh, give it to me
Right
straight,
on
nurse.
the board.
Unicornitis. Thanks, nurse. Away.
As everyone knows, people afflicted with unicornitis can fly.
True.
I once had unicornitis back in high school. Everybody loved it.
Dude, where are the tires though, man? That's the real question. 201?
And Dad met this one lady who was really nice.
Good morning, Mr. Nurse.
I emphatically turned off the TV, and even more emphatically fluffed up her pillow. And then she gave me some cash, with which I bought some donuts. But the vending machine was being difficult, so I had to get the tentacle in there for the assist.
Okay, come with me, donuts. Come on.
The bag just refused to come out, but donuts went flying everywhere for some reason, so I just took her one of those. Fortunately, that did the trick.
Dude, where are some tires?
Dad, it's your long-lost brother. I've got terrible news for you. One of your patients is going into cardiac arrest.
Patient alert in room 205.
To everyone's relief, and frankly to everyone's great joy, it was the idiot in room 205 who was going into cardiac arrest. I carefully got him back onto his bed.
Bring the fork, let's go. I think he's sleeping on a picture frame,
But
is that right?
suddenly, Dad faced a most fearsome challenge. A door!
I noodled through and used this convenient crowbar to get the door open, but then I backtracked because I thought for sure I must have missed a tie. Old mate could wait by the door, it's all good.
My arm's seriously stuck.
It was indeed, so I had to reload the checkpoint. And it turned out there was a lime tie in the nurse's lime drawer. Very good.
Where'd the patient go? What's he doing over here? What is going on, dude?
It sounds illegal.
I carefully transported patient 205 through to the surgery prep room.
Alright, in you go, fella. Beautiful.
I washed my hands and then rifled through all of these cupboards but couldn't find a tie. So I got the patient onto the OR table.
What the heck is going on? What is this x-ray, dude?
I started playing with the x-ray machine and somehow managed to print a lovely x-ray of my head.
Hey, tie came out. This is an incriminating x-ray.
I continued the search for a third tie but had no luck, and apparently I hadn't positioned him on the table correctly, so I fixed that.
Paging Dr. Nigel. Dr. Nigel to the operating room.
And then the doctor came in, and he was famous. His name was Nigel.
We x-rayed him, and after failing to find the third tie anywhere, I once again resorted to Google. Again, that's quite a few Googles for this 100% playthrough, but I do suck at finding ties. This final one was in the cupboard I'd already checked earlier. My wife always tells me I suck at finding stuff that's right in front of me, and here is further proof. But finally, all 39 ties were secured.
Nigel wants a scalpel. How about a screwdriver? Is that fine? He's not going to accept a screwdriver? Silly sausage. Here we go. I'm stuck on the x-ray machine. A bone saw?
Where does Dad find a bone saw?
I don't know, in a box somewhere.
Oh, so it turned out the man was a robot all along. So now the surgery can begin.
Yes indeed, it was time for some robot surgery.
And in his chest they find a broken heart!
So broken, it goes crazy, flying around the room, and then all his arms and legs go all over the place.
Holy moly.
I ran around like a goose on the loose trying to collect the broken heart as it pumped its way all over the shop.
Get off me, you stupid idiot.
I eventually caught up to the heart and handed it back to Big Nige, who slapped it back in the robot's chest. I then carefully reattached all of the robot's limbs, and suddenly he wasn't a robot anymore, and it was time for some big shocky shock.
Alright, shock him right on the head there. It's good for his health, right? Yeah, he's alright. Alright, one more time. One more time. Pull through. Pull through, mate. Alright, come on, big fella. Let's get you in a wheelchair, huh?
And so I took the patient back to his room. He was performing some extreme backbending contortion on his wheelchair, which is hilarious stuff, but apparently I was over it at this point. I think the patience had been stolen from my soul by the frustrating octopus controls. I'd been playing the game for quite a while at this point.
Oh, this game makes me so irritated. Get out of the way, nurse. Oh, you idiot. Oh, why does this chair come this whole way?
To be fair, my rage is also hilarious and kind of embarrassing, but we do have fun.
But Dad caught unicornitis from that alien lady, and the only cure for unicornitis is jet skis. So he bought us some sweet jet skis. The end.
Okay. It's gonna crash? It did crash.
That is 2 for 2 crashes at the end of each short level. I'm not sure why that happened, but I just needed the tires, so I was happy enough. And the final thing to do was to complete the full playthrough without dying. I picked up where I'd left off earlier, in the Amazon arcade. And honestly, I think I was about 3 seconds away from completely failing the run right here.
Where's your arm? What's your arm doing? Please reach up. Please reach up. What are you doing? Reach up. Oh, okay.
I did the kelp area next, where there was no real risk of dying, and then the deep dark, where dying was also pretty much impossible. Soon I was up to the flashback mission on the big boat. I fell off at this bit here, which would have been dicey if it hadn't been set to easy, because on easy it seems almost impossible for NPCs to suspect you. Because I wanted to pretend I wasn't taking the easy way out, I played this as if it wasn't on easy. I climbed back up, did the balance beam successfully this time, and carried on with the mission. From that point on, there isn't anything too risky on this mission. Soon it was done. And next up was a scary one, the shark chase. I actually quit out and did a practice run of this on free play, and with that little bit of practice this went smoothly. Next, the mission with the disguises, which is uneventful if you choose to wear the disguises, which I of course did. And then it was time for the final mission, the one with the flames all over the place. If there was anywhere I was gonna fail, this was it. I once again did a practice run to get myself in the right headspace, and I was also ready to reload the checkpoint if things went sideways, because as I mentioned earlier, reloading does not count as a death. The table run was probably the dodgiest part.
Come on, let's go. This is the hardest part, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm safe after this. So my kid tackles him. Yes.
I then got my boost up to the rafters.
Okay, now I just can't fall.
Stacy is on the other end of the cafeteria.
Okay, alright, now this is the hardest part, I think.
There's a sprinkler lever over there. I can't reach it.
Oh crap, why am I doing it so fast? No! Does that count as a death though? I don't know if I just failed it, I'm gonna cry. Oh, I just fell down again. How did I fail that? I'm being rushing too hard. That's what I was trying to do, because it actually is easy to go straight if you just kind of keep momentum. I don't know if that counted as a death. I feel like it didn't, because it just kind of helps you get straight back up.
That was honestly a bafflingly terrible effort. And all that was left to do was to see if the game was gonna let me off the hook for that big fail.
Are we done?
This thing is gonna blow.
I don't know if it counted as a death, man. Please don't count as a death.
No! No! No!
Yes, it didn't count.
It didn't count. Beat the game without losing. So falling off doesn't count as losing, apparently.
Honestly, in my opinion, it should have counted as a death. But the game is the game, and there it is. 100% of Octodad complete.
Glorious. Well done, Kevin Zun, you lunatic. What a ridiculous game.
The book was better.